Hey guys, it's me, Deadly Sam, back again for some more Ys 9. This is the bonus episode, and I'm going to be showing off a bunch of things here, but to start with, what do you say we don't investigate the final miasma thingy? So we go in here, there's a small cutscene, it's not very long, I won't bother translating it, because, yeah, it's not very long. Basically, they just say, here's the boss of this miasma vortex. We gotta kill it, basically. So we go in here. Let's actually skip this, if I can. Oh, look. So this guy's level 95. I'm gonna try fighting him legit. Even at my level, I'm only doing like 500 damage to him. As you can see, his health bar is nuts. Makes sense, he is level 95 after all. What happens if I use all of these, actually? Okay, I just used all of my things to become level 80. I want to see how much damage I can do to him now. Okay, I can actually do a bit more damage to him, but still, it's completely nuts. I'm surprised I haven't been hit yet, but I'm going to show you how you actually are supposed to beat this guy. You use the freeze glitch. I've already explained this, kind of, but you use an art. It's especially easy to do with Hawk. You, well, what the hell? What did I just got? Wait a sec. I can't do it when they're already frozen, or I guess just activate it again. Basically, you use an art that freezes them, and then you pause it. So I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna use Adol's this art. So as you can see, he froze, and wait, he didn't freeze. Hold on. Yeah, you see he froze when he got hit. You pause then, and basically this guy is cake. I already beat him on my other file, so I'm just gonna not bother doing it because it takes a long time. Wait a sec. My autosave? No, I don't want to load that. Okay, so that's the super boss. Just thought I'd show him off, and also how to easily beat him. It'll probably be gone in the English version, or it might even be gone here. It's just that my PS4 isn't connected to the internet, so I can't download updates that aren't like on the disc, and obviously there aren't updates on the disc, so whatever. Jesus Christ, that took ages to load. So now, oh yeah, I thought that beating that guy would give like a ton of experience, but I only leveled up like twice from beating him when I used that strategy last time. Other than that, this is an optional dungeon. I already showed that off though, so I'm not going to bother. But there was one more other optional dungeon. Actually, no, there's kind of two, I guess. There's this place where there was a really interesting side quest that hinted about that egg thing we saw on the final boss. This place just has the relaxing music. It doesn't have a new song, unfortunately, but it looks really cool, so I wanted to show it off anyway. There's kind of some... the enemies are kind of weak here. I mean, they're like... yeah, level 60. I guess that's kind of okay. But yeah, this was one of the last side quests in the game that we had to do here, and it gave us some lore. I guess this is like the stuff you can harvest here. Not really... I mean, I can't understand. I don't know the names of stuff. I've just been like collecting everything I see and just using it. Yeah. Wow, that guy died super quickly. So yeah, this is this place. Looks pretty cool. Wanted to show it off. Next up, though, another place I want to show off is this place over here. I thought this was just going to be another part of the I don't know what this place's name is in English, and I can't translate to save my life. It's a really odd name. There was a barrier here. We go through this way. Still have the really awesome music. And there's some of these guys that are pretty easy to kill, even though they resist my element. But you go over here, and there was actually a side quest here, but we could have come here like earlier, so I like already explored this and then did the side quest later. That side quest was actually the one... actually, no, I might as well explain it now. I was gonna like say that Rue guy that's been following us around, he had... Can you guys, like, leave me alone? Wait a sec. I haven't done it in the save file, have I? Or have I? Yeah, that's really weird. What the hell? Did I not do it in the save file? Well, whatever. You get an accessory, which is the sacred sword. But it's, like, broken and stuff, so all you get is, like, the hilt of it. And its effect is really good. I can't remember what it does there. Too bad I can't show that off. So wait, when the hell did I save? When is the save file from? I can't even remember now. Whatever. So yeah, we got a boggy, marshy area. And if you go in there, you can't jump. You can kind of roll around though, so it's not that bad if you get stuck. But more importantly, there's this over here. I love this song so much. This is the old battlefield. Yeah, this area is called the old battlefield, and this was the place where the final skirmish, or like the final war of the 100-Year War took place. This is where it ended, and the sword, the sacred sword user lost his life. And then we found the sword in the Grimworld down in this area down here. But yeah, aside from that, there's a lot of treasures here. I don't know how I missed getting that, whatever. There's a lot of treasures, but there's also golems around for some reason. See all these weapons here too. Some cool atmosphere. There was something good in that chest, but I've forgotten what it was. We got the boys over here. I never ended up killing them because they're so hard to beat when they're all attacking you at once. Maybe I'll see if I can do it now. It's the bonus episode, anything goes. Wait, are there 4 of them? Ow, I'm getting absolutely boned. Yeah, screw you. Oh, there actually are 4 of them. Jesus. Okay, there's only 1 left. I might as well kill him as well, I guess. Yeah, I couldn't actually do this for some reason the other time. But I guess it was easier for me now because I gotten better. Alright, I'll meet you back at the Dandelion. Oh yeah, even though I haven't actually unlocked the final dungeon yet on this file. So you can see my map's only at 84%. But even after I had, you never actually get to see the 100% map unless they, like, keep your data from it, like in the New Game Plus, which maybe they do. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Now let's get on the side quests. So after each chapter, Parks would usually put a request up on here. I'm still, like, doing that side quest. And you'd have to talk to him, and then he'd, like, tell you you had to go into the prison and free someone who hadn't done anything wrong. So the way you do that is you'd go see... Is he here, actually? You'd go see this guy who's actually hanging out in the street, and he'd send his owl to one of the prison guards that was working for him in the prison, and that prison guard would make the other owl who was stuck in the prison do this work. So, like, you'd go around finding a blueprint or, like, an infiltration entrance or whatever. And the people you saved from that, first it was Elia. Oh, this guy also helped you during that, but he showed up in the story, so hold on, where the hell is Elia? Yeah, first was this girl who tried to assassinate the, like, governor general guy, and then got caught before she could actually do it. So it was kind of, like, weird whether or not we should release her or not, because she did, like, obviously try and assassinate someone. But then we found out later that she's actually, the reason she was trying to do that was because the governor general knew her father, who was the king. So she's, like, the princess, and she was trying to avenge her father, but then she was actually misunderstanding it, and, like, that guy was actually trying to protect her or something. And he, like, had a message for her. Although the person that told us this was actually the governor general's, like, right-hand man, not him himself, because obviously that's Parks. And he only revealed it later that he was actually this governor general guy that's been missing all the game. I actually did this side quest on camera. It's like the one I did on camera, where we saved this girl. So I won't go over her. But she, like, you can buy anything in town from her. So you got consumable items here. You can buy everything in the game. It's, like, kind of broken, actually. And then you can buy weapons, and this is where I got the best weapons in the game and stuff, and fully upgraded them. Oh yeah, I won't be going over, like, what they do in the Grimworld, because honestly I don't know how to find that out, and I can't, like, remember everything they do. The next prisoner we had to free, I can't find him around here, but he was Shatral's... Oh, not Shatral. Yeah, he worked for Shatral, but he was, like, Cred's, like, main boss guy, the one who kept him in check. And after he went missing, that's when Cred started his, like, killing. So we saved him, and then it turned out he was, like, questioning what Shatral was doing, like, by arresting these innocent people. So Shatral threw him in a cell and just said he was ill to everyone else, so, like, no one questioned it. So we saved him, and then he joined us and like said that, like told us all this stuff. And yeah, and then after that, I don't think she's here either, but the leader of the resistance, we actually rescued her. The ones that like caused all that chaos when Rome first like invaded. And she was like the leader, and then Adol managed to convince her to like stop her rebellion. What the hell is this? Why is there a mark there? I can't interact with it. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, we like saved her, and then it turns out the ones that have been like in a lot of other side quests, there were like people causing trouble, and like they didn't seem to even care when we caught them, because they were like, well, I was planning on getting arrested anyway, I guess. No, it's just happening a bit earlier, and then we were like, what the hell is up with this? Turns out that they were actually like preparing for her return, and then they were getting arrested so that they could get inside the prison, like infiltrate it by getting arrested, so that they could shut up, Adol, so that they could find escape routes and like get in contact with her from inside the prison. But then we kind of like made that all null by rescuing her and then like convincing her to be more peaceful. So then there were some other side quests where we like stopped them from doing other stuff, and like Margot, that's her name, like she kind of helped us with that. Other than that though, this is actually one of the first side quests I did. We saved these two kids. This guy went on to become our like blacksmith, and she like runs a shop. We can exchange stuff with her. Oh, I could actually buy some of those if I wanted. Whatever. Her voice is kind of annoying. But yeah, these two kids, their like father died, and then they went missing. And we were like going around talking to them, or talking to people that knew them, and like trying to figure out what the hell happened. And they kept on talking about like these kids, but we were like supposed to be looking for like a family. And then it turned out that the dad was like alive, and they'd been sucked into the Grim world. But what actually happened was the dad did die, but he came back because of a cursed bit of equipment that he left to this guy. And then that also like sucked them into the Grim world. So that's when we kind of got a bit of a preview of what the Grim world was, and how it kind of is affected by people's thoughts and stuff. And they, like, these kids wanted to believe that their father, who'd been dead for so long, was actually alive, and like they were living with him. And it was kind of sad when we had to separate them, but like the father like accepted it, and Aprillis was the one that actually came in and like purified his soul, I guess. It was kind of a long time ago, so the details are I've kind of forgotten a lot of them. It's probably been about a month, honestly. One of the final side quests we did was with this guy who was like been helping us get into the prison this whole time. But he like wanted to go himself this time, so we had to like go in the prison, cause some chaos. So we just went around destroying all the guards. They were like so easy, but it's so fucking satisfying and fun. And this guy like snuck in to get this memento of the dead king. And it turns out that he was actually one of the people working for the king, and one of the people that raised Elia, who was like saved by the people that were working for the king, and like that's why she became an assassin, I guess. So he like knew her and was kind of worried about her, but he didn't want to admit it. But in the end, he ended up coming back here with us anyway. Oh, but not after he destroyed this memento thing from the king. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it was it maybe like gave people authority if they were to have it. So it had been hidden in the secret room this whole time that only he knew the location of. So then we went to get it, we got out, and he destroyed it and then joined us. This guy though, turns out he's actually the goddamn the user of the sacred sword. Like he somehow got mixed up with Zola, I think, and like through alchemy he got turned into a Rue. So then we went to the old battlefield to search for a sword, and I've already kind of explained it, but we found it, and it became accessory, which I can't find. I'm guessing I didn't actually do it on this save file yet, but whatever. I guess the last thing I can think of is this guy's this girl's like mentor, and he like cares for her and stuff. He was in this like in that hill place near the old battleground, like looking for a tree. I guess I might as well go show it now, since I think this is the last one I'm going to talk about, because I think it's the last one I can remember. No, it's not here. It's around here, I want to say. Okay, there you can see it. So anyway, that girl that I was just talking about, she can see the Ralva and like the demons and stuff. These guys are going to get in my way, aren't they? God damn it. Will they stop following me over here? Yes. Okay, good. So this tree, that guy was looking for it because, wait a sec, is it the tree? Yeah, because it has golden fruit, as you can kind of see there. Oh no, there's a guy coming. Get out of here, dude. So yeah, you can see like the golden fruit there. Apparently, if prepared right, it can like stop people from being able to see those like demons and stuff. So he was gonna like give it to her because obviously she wears a mask because she doesn't want to like see this stuff. And I guess the mask, she did mention it like helps her in some way. I can't remember exactly how though. But yeah, so he was gonna give her, like prepare this for her to like, so she didn't have to wear a mask anymore. But he still needs to do research, so like nothing got sold then, but we did just like help it. Aside from that though, there were a bunch of side quests from Aphrodis where she told us to defeat monsters and stuff in like the dungeons we'd beaten up until that point. And yeah, none of them were really hard, like at all. A lot of them were right next to save points. Wait a second, what the hell? Oh, I've already got it, okay. I thought I missed a damn red treasure chest. I was gonna be like, what? But yeah, all of them were really easy, mainly because they were right next to save points. But like, even aside from that, they wouldn't have been hard if they weren't. But the final one was actually super damn glitched. It was in the Grim World, and actually, let's see if I can go over there now. It was, they teleported you to the Grim World, and she like made you fight enemies, because she said she was going to train you herself. And whenever you died, which I died a lot because it was really hard, if you retried, it would start you back there, but you wouldn't... It was so stupid. The monsters just wouldn't spawn in, so the boss music and stuff would be playing, and you'd be running around, but no enemies. But you could, for some reason, teleport back. However, it still treated you the same as a boss fight, so you wouldn't be able to change party members. And luckily that fixed itself as soon as I completed a side quest. It's just that whenever I lost, I had to retry, teleport back to the place where Aphrodis was, talk to her again, and reactivate the side quest. And it was kind of a pain. This game is super damn glitchy, and I really hope that for the English release they fix it. Because honestly, just this glitch alone is kind of like... Let's see if I can just do it now. Yeah, just this glitch alone is kind of broken. I mean, it is completely up to you whether or not you use it. I used it a few times, like, when I was, like, sick of stuff. This thing's stuck underground. He can't surface, but Hawk's just attacking him. But yeah, that's how I already explained earlier in the video how you do this glitch, and also how you deactivate the glitch. It was pretty simple. Oh, I actually managed to hit that guy even though he was underground. Cool. But yeah, I think that's just about everything I wanted to cover in this video. I've gone over all the side quests that I thought were important. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. And I also showed how to do that stupid glitch. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this series, in fact, and I will see you next time.